Hello and namaste everyone. This is LOPSANG Mr. New York. Last time I had said about behind the scenes in Kayamat and in Janashin. Today I'm going to talk about behind the scenes in Sunil Darshan and Pelash Nilani's Talaash, The Hunt Begins. Before was Khan Saab's Janashin and Kayamat, I got an Awara Pagal Diwana. I got cast in Talaash, The Hunt Begins by Mr. Pelash Nilani, who was the producer, and he saw me and we had a meeting. And when I had come into Bombay from the championship, and he cast me in his movie. And when I got in the first day of the shoot of the actual song sequence, my character was one of the main bodyguards of Kareena Kapoor's character, and I got there and I met Gavin Packard, who is the white actor who's from Bombay, and he's been in a lot of other movies like in Sadak, Mahesh Bhatt's Sadak with Sanjay Dutt, and in Karun Arjun with Shah Rukh and Salman, and met him and came up to me and he said, "Welcome, Mr. Lopsang, you are Mr. New York, and I'm Gavin, Mr. Bombay." And at that time, ironically, I had done an interview on the Bombay Times, and the article had come out that day when I was shooting, and Gavin he had just read it, and he was bringing the newspaper, and he gave me the article which had written, "The Tibetan tank strongman comes to town," and so he was very happy to see me, and I was very pleased that he was my co-star, as both of us were the characters of the main bodyguard of Kareena Kapoor's character in the movie Talaash, and we did the song sequence on that day in Film City Studios. And he was a very nice guy and great time talking to him, and the only thing, he drank a little bit alcohol. I think he was drinking a lot, but he seemed very nice guy, and I was very pleased that I was working with him. But then suddenly, next time, when the second shoot happened in Film City in Bombay studios, that time was our important action scene, and Gavin never showed up. Suddenly, Pelash Nilani, the producer's son, they were the main production people. He came up. They were very worried. They said, "Lop, saying, did you see Gavin?" I said, "No, Gavin didn't show up at all." And they were just waiting, and we were very worried. And said, "What the hell?" And we were going to cancel that day's shoot. So they were really going up, and then he never ever showed up. So Gavin's last movie was supposed to be Talaash, but I guess it was not. He didn't show up at all. So sad. And then I just heard of his passing away recently. Rest in peace. He was a great guy, So other thing is, we shot, and while we were shooting, I had a great time shooting with Akshay Kumar, and we had played on the sets. We were playing while we were waiting for the shoot. Mainly, a lot of people don't realize that most actors, like big movie stars and all, we have just wait. Main thing is the directors, they have to set up, and also our main job is just waiting in the Vanity Fan, or just waiting. So we used to play a lot of Antakshari with Kareena and myself and Akshay and all that. In the actual, my experience was very strong and positive with Akshay in the actual important action scene, which was a very long shoot. We shot it in Film City, Filmistan Studios, the famous Filmistan Studios, Film City in Bombay. And then we went on to shoot in the actual Maharaja train in Rajasthan. It was a beautiful train, in actual on location in Rajasthan. And it was a very long action scene sequence. And in one of the scenes, Akshay had to come in and he had to punch me, and I had to dodge, and he hits the glass, the window, and the window was supposed to be fake. So that scene when he came in and he punched me, and I dodged, and he hit the window, actual window, and the actual window was real window. It happened to be real window, not fake window. And it smashed, boom, it hit a huge loud sound. Everyone was like, what? Shocked. And then Akshay's hand was bleeding. The whole hand was bleeding. And we said, the director right away, Sunil Darshan, he said, cut. And everyone was worried because he's the big star, superstar, he's the star. So the whole whole shoot would be canceled or stopped, or everyone pack up. A lot of money would be lost there, right? That day, everyone, well, the whole set and the shoot, the work would be canceled or stopped. So he was bleeding, and then he went back in. Some of the people saw to his hands what happened and all, and we all were saying, what the hell, it was like really, everyone was worried. And suddenly Akshay came back and he said, let's do it, let's do the shoot, let's continue. And we were shocked, and he was ready to go, and we continued with the important actual long action scene. So that shows how much Akshay, as Akshay Kumar, is his dedication and his hard work and his professionalism. He's a very professional guy, and I was very impressed with how he carried himself when we were actually working together. He was an amazing guy, and that way we became also very good friends. And when I did our Pagal Diwana in Muscat in Middle East, and I had fight with the actual Firoz Naidwala, the snake producer, and Sunil Shetty. That's when Akshay had helped me. So that was very impressive, working with Akshay, how his dedication and his hard work and his professionalism, how he carried himself during the full shoot. So the Talaash, the actual movie, did not do as well at the box office as my other movies, Janashin and Kayamat and Our Pagal Diwana. They did very good at the box office, but it was a very good experience working with him, with Akshay, and how he carried himself. It was very impressive. So again, hope everything is going good. Jai Hind.